So that noise you hear is actually the air compressor pulley, that item right there that I'm going to replace. The tools required actually 8mm socket. I'll need this screwdriver to remove this air horn, because I will need to get to the pulley right here, the tensioner, to loosen the belt once I'm gonna move the pulley off the air compressor. Here is the breaker bar which I'll use for the tensioner. Here's my split ring pliers which I'll need for the split rings that's inside. This item here is in the event I'm having issues getting the pulley off, then I'll use this to pry it. And then the board and the hammer is to help me get the item back on. Here's a serpentine belt I'll replace, and the new pulley and components are here. More to follow. So I have the ratchet on, 8mm, but as you realize, this item spins. That's the plate for the pulley. It spins. So in order to get it done, I'll take this screwdriver and wedge it between these two to stop it from spinning. And then once it's broken, see, it's an 8mm. It's out. So I have it loose. Challenge get my big hands up in here to get this out. So hopefully, here we go. So the goodness is it is actually coming out freely. So here's a screw, or the bolt, pretty lengthy. I'm gonna put that right here, and now this plate should come off. So I'll put this down because the plate has some spacers in it, but I want to actually keep. More to follow. As I said, it moves pretty easy. So here's the plate. See the spacers in it? So I'm gonna knock them out. So it's actually only one in there. So put this back, and then here's the bolt. So with the base plate off, now what I have left to do, need to get in here with the split ring pliers. Take the split ring off, and then try to pull it off. But first, if you notice, the belt is still on, so I gotta remove the belt. To remove the belt, I need some clearance, so I'll just move this intake horn. This is what sends a clean air to the engine, to the intake. So I'm gonna remove these cables, and just pull this back, and I'll just do enough to move it. There's a hose on the side for the valve to PCV valve to the back of the vehicle. So pull this off. Okay. And that is off out the way. And take this and move your connector so you don't damage it. Take this out and just move it out the way so I have clearance to get the breaker bar here, which will loosen the tension on the belt. That way I can take it off the pulley. So the breaker bar is in the pulley. You notice I'll push on it, give me less tension on the belt. I can remove it. Another caution, the breaker bar doesn't need to go all the way in to where this ball is in, like you would in a regular socket. You have enough space between the ball to give you enough leverage to turn it. So now the belt is off. I'll go back under the vehicle. So now the belt's been loose at the top. I'll go ahead and remove it here and just move it out of the way. Let's push it all the way out. You get that out of the way. So move the belt out of the way. The next task is moving this split ring with the split ring pliers and then pry the pulley off. So pulling the belt up to ensure it's out the way. I actually purchased a new belt, but in the event you didn't want to replace your belt, I guess you just go ahead and get the belt out the way. So here's the belt. There we have her. So here's my split ring pliers that I'll use to remove that split ring. So, as I said, it's not a fairly complicated job, but needs some patience. So, with a few tap and wiggle, amazingly, here it is. Pulley is off. So there's a bearing in it. Still seems good, but it was creaking the high heavens, so I'm gonna replace it. Under here, I'm looking at this item here. See if that needs replacing also. If not, that's the magnet. If it doesn't need replacing, I'll just go ahead and clean it up, put it back on. So now with the old one off, you can see, this grit and grime down in it. Here's the new one. The kit comes with actually in a new front plate, so I can replace this one. They're pretty much the same. Here's the bolt for it. I actually didn't see a new bolt. I have this nut and washer. However, I can still use this one. A spacer. Only has one spacer. Put it back right behind it. And in fact, in this box, it did have a spacer in it. kit, so I have to reuse the one that came out of it. No worries, it's only one spacer, so shouldn't have an issue. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is here above the air compressor pulley. So actually, here's the new split thing in the kit, and 3 spacers. But as I said, there's only one in there, so I'll only put one back on and rotate to see if it spins true. But this kit comes with all 3 items. So the next item I'm going to replace is the clutch. That's the air suspension. Yeah, I still have them on. Quick note about the split ring. If you look closely, there's a beveled edge and there's a flat edge. You have to look to see the bevel. The bevel edge faces out and the flat edge goes towards the compressor. Now, the new pulley is back on. Split ring space. So now I'm going to put the split ring in, put the belt back on, and fire it up. See if our noise goes away.